part 2 of the Kioti RX7320 50-hour fluid change. Yesterday I did the oil change. That came out good, but then I had to go elsewhere. Today, or this morning, I will do the front axle oil change. And there you see the filler cap on what would be the passenger side of a car, right here. And I looked at that yesterday, and I was looking at this on the wheel, the axle. That appears right here. That's red, looks orange. But that appears to be another filler spot that you could use, or even a drain spot as far as the wheel goes here. Now down here is where you see on other videos of different tractors of where to drain what looks to be that orange, but it's actually painted red. So going underneath here, I've got my pans, bucket, some light. But as I was crawling under here earlier, I spotted another one. It's right in the middle. Right there. A drain plug I'll have to pull off. And I think they're all 17s. These are 17s. And this one up here is 24, I believe, millimeter. And you look over there on the other wheel, you see the 17 on the bottom, that red. Then up on top, that appears to be some kind of a filler thing. I'm going to see if, once I drain from here, if that goes down. Right now it's full. Then I'll drain on each side these. Right here. Then I'll see if that goes down. If not, well then, I won't do anything with this for right now. So I'm going to start that pretty quick. But let's look at what else we got here I'm thinking of doing today. I'm going to change the transmission fluid. And it's kind of tight here in this spot. But that appears to be yellow. But it's orangish red. So that'll have to be taken off when I do the transmission. And I looked for others. There's another one right there. And you go further back. And there's one more. And I looked for others, but I did not see any. I didn't see any on the wheels. There's nothing there. But then there's the two filters I'm going to have to pull off. But after I get the oil, transmission oil out of here. So, let's see here. And those, I believe, they are 31 millimeter. I didn't have a 31 mil. I had a 30 mil and a 32 mil. The 32 mil is a little bit sloppy in there, so instead I tried SAE, and I'm going to use an 1.25 inch. It seems to fit just a hair better. So when I do that, I'll take those off of the 1.25 inch. But for now, I'll be using 17 millimeters to get those off, and then 24 millimeter get that off. But again, like I said, I'll start right there. I got my pans at the ready. And my tools. As soon as I run over here a little bit. Whatever this one is, that's a 24. Here's that. See, this is the 24. Here's the 1.25 inch. And here's my 17. So I should be ready to roll here. And you've probably listened to enough huffing and puffing. I'll come back on when I get done with the front axle. But out of there should come 2.5 gallons, and I'll check that. Now yesterday, we took that oil, replaced the oil and the oil filter, and drained into a bucket the oil that come out, and I measured how much it was, and what came out of there was about 2 gallons and a quart maybe. So it was down a quart. When I filled it back up, I used all 2.5 gallons of Rotella 1540, what was it, T5. It's a synthetic blend. Next time I change oil, I think I'll go to a full synthetic, which would be a T6 in Rotella 1540. So when I filled this up though, yesterday, 2.5 gallons went in there. Versus what came out was 2 gallons and maybe a quart or a little bit more than a quart. But now she's full, ready to roll. But I'll get this front axle oil changed now. So we'll see how long that takes. I'll let you know when I'm all done with that part.